Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite albums from 2014, so it's a little ways back now, but that album would be Crush by TUENIWON. If you guys remember my video for my top albums from 2014, this one was on the list, and this is my first review of TUENIWON or 21, however you would like to pronounce it. And also my first K-pop review of like a full album, and also my first review of a group. As is kind of apparent from my channel, I'm not the biggest fan of groups. I'm pretty much only into solo artists, but I really love TUENIWON for a number of different reasons, but I really like that the group is only 4 members, so it's not like 12 members or 48 or whatever, so you can actually keep track of them and they all look distinctly different. I also like that they're not super girly, they have kind of like this punk look to them, and they wear like boots instead of high heels, and I don't know, I just really like all of their looks overall. So just to introduce each of the members kind of briefly, there is Dara, whom is the beauty member, I guess. I read that somewhere, which I don't even get the point of casting a beauty member of the group because they're all unbelievably beautiful. But she is kind of like the weaker vocalist of the whole group. She kind of has like this cutesy voice. Then there's Minzy, and she is the dancer. She's also a very strong vocalist, but she's mostly known for her amazing hip-hop dancing. And then there's Bomb, whom I call Korean Barbie. I'm not trying to imply that she has had plastic surgery, but just because she is like tall with the tiny waist and big boobs, and she has like the long hair and the long eyelashes and stuff. She's really beautiful, and I think she's like the lead singer of the group. She has a really unique voice, and I absolutely love her singing, and I think she's really adorable. And then lastly there's CL. CL was raised internationally by 2 academic parents, and she could have grown up to really be anything, but she grew up to be a bad bitch. So CL is the rapper of the group, and over the first few years at the group, after they debuted, she really developed her vocals and she became a very strong singer as well as a rapper. And as many of you probably know, CL has also recently embarked on a solo career both in Korea and now over here in the West, which I'm super excited about. Okay, so moving on with the review, this is the Korean version of the album as opposed to the Japanese version, so all the songs I'll be reviewing will be the Korean language versions. I also own this album digitally. You can buy it in most international iTunes stores, so I can't really show you guys the album art. However, for the physical album there are 2 versions. There's a monochrome version, which is in black and white, and then a colorful version. And I don't even know which one I would pick if I were to buy the physical copy. I'd probably get both because both of them are really, really pretty, and they did different photo sets for each one. It's not like they just made the color one into black and white. Okay, so let's start with the track-by-track review. The album opens appropriately with the title track, Crush, and at first I found this song a little grating, but it's an amazing album opener, and now I really love it. I love CL's part in it. Her rap is just addictive, and Bomb's vocals are really shining in the first verse. Track 2 is Come Back Home, and this is a actually reggae influenced track, and they did a single previous to this album that was also strongly influenced by reggae. I absolutely love this song. I love all the girls' parts in it, and it has a really neat video. It's kind of like a sci-fi video where Dara's boyfriend is like addicted to a virtual reality game, and the girls go in to kind of like get him out. Well, that's how I interpret it. In the video he's kind of like taking a drug to be in the VR, I don't know. And I love the dance that they do live to this part, the like kind of breakdown post-chorus. The next song is Gotta Be You, and the song is so addictive. I don't know what it is, like how they make this magic with their music, but it's all just so well done. This album came out in 2014, and here it is, New Year's Eve of 2015, and I still listen to this album all the time. It's just so good. Track 4 is If I Were You, and this is the first sort of slowed down song. Well, it's slowed down compared to the previous kind of like up and dance tracks. I absolutely love all the girls' vocals in the song too. All of their parts are just so sweet. At first I found the kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, it's like a synth string in the background of the choruses to be annoying, but now I just love it. The song is about having a really lopsided relationship where the girl is kind of doing everything and kind of like jumping through hoops through him, and he doesn't notice anything. It's a really passionate song, and I really, really like it. I'm gonna say that about every song on this album. The next song is Good to You, and oh my god, I love this song. It's so kind of like sexy, it's like a slow jam. I absolutely love the English parts in this song too. And that's another compliment I've got to give to TWENTYONE is all of the members sang in Korean, English, and Japanese beautifully. This song is also a slower song about a kind of neglectful guy and he's starting to notice another girl, and maybe the last two songs are about the same guy. The next song is Mental Breakdown, which is CL's solo. So this is a rap song, and CL's performance of this live was what made me buy TWENTYONE's live performance in Japan Blu-ray. She just kills it in this song, and she's amazing live, so this song was kind of like the jumping off point where we were kind of like, when is CL gonna go completely solo, and when is her solo album gonna come out? The next song is Happy, and all the girls are coming back for this one, but this song sounds a little deceptively upbeat. It's about thinking about like your ex, and maybe it's the guy from the previous couple songs. Maybe she finally left him. They say I hope you're happy in the chorus in English, and that kind of sums up the entire song. This song received a music video, and the video is so cute. I love all of their looks in the video. There's kind of like lyrics floating around superimposed on the video and animated and stuff. All of their videos are really, really nice, and I definitely recommend checking them out if you haven't done that already. The next song is Scream, and if there's one song on this album that I don't like, it's this one, and I do tend to skip it. It's definitely my least favorite on the album. I just find it really, really generic, and it's very grating instrumentally. There's just not too much about this that I find redeeming about this song. The next song is Baby I Miss You, and it's another slower song, and it opens with Dara coming in like kind of sweetly. I really dig this song and the R&B influence in it. The beat in the chorus is really catchy, even though it kind of stays as like a slower-ish song, not exactly like an upbeat dance song, and I really enjoyed their harmonies in the chorus and CL's rap. I love her rapping all the time, of course. The last song is Come Back Home, the unplugged version. This version is just beautiful. There's not too much new I can say about it. I mean, it's an unplugged version. Their vocals are just really shining in this version too, and they do perform this version live as well. So that's the whole album. I've got to say it's really short. It's only 10 tracks long. So TWENTYONE released a couple singles leading up to this album that weren't actually included on it, and those were I Love You and Falling in Love, and I really, really enjoyed both those singles, so I was pretty surprised they weren't included with this album, but they were on the Best Of collection that was released in 2015. So yeah, that has been my first K-pop review. I am so in love with TWENTYONE, and I'm really looking forward to a new album from them as well as CL's solo releases. So let me know what you guys thought of this album and your opinions on all the tracks. I honestly can't even say what my favorite track is. After all this time, like I said, I've been listening to this since 2014 and I can't decide my favorite is on it. I really love Come Back Home, both versions, and I love Good to You and Happy. I don't think I could pick among those really. And like I said already, Scream is my least favorite. If you would like me to review any of TWENTYONE's mini albums, let me know in the comments down below and I'd be happy to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. It was a pretty great year for me. The kanji for 2015 that I have chosen is kon, which means root, as in the actual roots of a tree. I haven't really improved very much of my kanji skills, so when I looked this one up, I was pretty interested in the